And that's when I come in and say, violence is the answer. Maybe if I did knock you out of your face, knock you off balance, beat the brakes out of you, then you would leave me alone. And quite frankly, that happened and it did. So ignoring them doesn't work. Whoever told me that, or whoever created that quote, sorry, not sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, La Vie de Gemcy. My name is Gemcy if you don't know, and I am back with another story time of back in the days. Another story time from year 6. Year 6, good old primary school memories. Oh Lord Jesus, year 6 was not, let me tell y'all year 6 was not the year for me. I don't know what it was, but people wanted to test me. Let me tell you, people wanted to test my patience. And I tell people, I don't have patience, and people want to test me. So now I have to tell you, in year 6, how do I say this? I kicked the boy's dick off. Yeah, allegedly. Like, I kicked his manlyhood off, like, because the boy wanted to test my patience. Don't test my patience. I don't know what it was, but in primary school, I had no chill. Like, I don't think you understand what I mean. When I say I have no chill, I really had no chill. Like, I had a temper, let me tell you. No, let me say, I wasn't a bad child, but it was like, don't provoke me. Like, let me be about my business. Let me go to school, learn, and go home. But people wanted to test my patience. I don't know why, but people did. Like, what do you want from me? Like, yeah. So I allegedly kicked a guy's manlyhood, yeah, but I didn't know I did that till like afterwards. Let's get to it. So basically, primary school, it was a lunchtime. Year 6, it was summer. In year 6, I took the mick out of a lot. People took the piss at me all the time, and I was just like, why? Like, why are people taking the piss at me? For what? Like, honestly, like, I don't even know. I don't like to play victim, but I really wonder, I don't even know whether to say whether I got bullied or not, because people really, every day, like, people used to name call me all the time, and I can't believe my dumbass let that happen. Like, why would I let that happen? So basically, name calling, it was just a normal, average, boring ass day, and people were just, the boys were just name calling me, taking the mick out of me because I was tall, this, that. It wasn't even, they say it's a joke, but come on now, like 5-6 months of just taking the mick out of me. Do you not have other things to do for your stupid lives? So it was just name calling, name calling, and I had just about enough. Did I tell you I have a short temper? I have a short temper back then. I mean, I might still have it now, but don't test my patience now. I have such a short temper. People wanted to bother me. I was bothered a lot, and I was the type of person, I would just hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. And I'll hold it in. Like, I let it build up. But do you know this advice that people say? What is it? When you're getting bullied or name called, just ignore them. That's a stupid advice to give, because the person who is provoking you will keep going. Oh, just ignore them. They'll eventually stop. That's bullshit, because they won't stop, will they? They won't stop. I've tried that so many times. And that's when I come in and say, violence is the answer. Maybe if I did knock you out of your face, knock you off balance, beat the brakes out of you, then you would leave me alone. And quite frankly, that happened, and it did. So ignoring them doesn't work. Whoever told me that, or whoever created that quote, sorry, not sorry. So yeah, name calling, and I was like, you know what? I had enough. I don't know what I did to deserve this kind of bullshit, but I ran and I kicked this part. Right, I ran and then I just kicked him. I kicked the brakes out of him. I kicked him in the leg. Okay? I kicked him in the leg. In my head, I was going for the leg. I knew I was going for the leg. Honestly, I felt like the whole school set me up just to say that I kicked him there. But I didn't kick him there. I kicked him in the leg. Right, I kicked him. And then I walked away because I was just so furious. Like, boy, leave me alone. This boy was like the smallest boy in the year group, and I let this little imbecile affect me. I let a little thing affect me. I let him get to me. Biggest regret, man. I let so many small, not important people affect me. So yeah, I walked away, and then after that, crowd starts, like other kids from other year groups, because obviously we're in a primary school and in a massive playground full of everyone just came in towards the boy that was crying. And then I had a few dinner ladies come in and ask what's happened. The boy was crying, and I was like, what is this dramatic ass episode of EastEnders? Like, what's going on? Like, why is this happening? Like, so I don't know, I think I was just sitting on the side or whatever, just like trying to like get myself together before I rage again. The kids crying. 2 dinner ladies are walking up to me like, why did you do that for? Teachers are coming in from their break, like, yo, sit down, stay at your place, don't interfere, like, everything's under control. And then turns out, boom, I kicked him on his thing, and I was like, oh. Well, actually, I didn't. I kicked him in the leg. I know I kicked him in the leg. I was aiming for the leg. Like, when I attack someone, I know where I go. I kicked him in a private area. Oopsie. And I was like, no, I didn't. I was just so overwhelmed. People are coming up to me. How dare you? I'm pretty sure the head teacher came out. I don't know. So many teachers were like in my face. Dinner ladies were like in my face. Like, why did you do that for? Why did you do that for? Why did you do that for? And I'm just like, my reasoning wasn't going to be enough for them. But I was just like, he was annoying me. He was pissing me off. But this was like all day. This was like weeks and weeks and months of just taking the mick, and I lashed out. And obviously, everyone was just at me. Like, I was just overwhelmed. I'm pretty sure I was crying. No one had my back. Nobody had my back. Not even my so-called primary school friends had. No one can say, don't you dare pop up to me like, why, like, I'm sorry, but like what you said in the video wasn't necessarily true. No, because you're chatting shit. No one had my back. Nobody did. I was by myself. Like, I felt like I had my back to the wall. Everyone's just coming towards me. No one understood what I did. Even my friends. Do you know who had my back? You wanna know who had my back? Do you wanna know who had my back? Jeremy Levin, my younger brother, had my back. He was the only one that defended me. Blood, my own blood. Of course he defended me, but like, no one else, not even my close friend. That day really shook me. I was just like, are your friends your real friends? Obviously, yeah, I know what I did was wrong, but you couldn't take the time to come sit with me and be like, what happened? Like, you know, a bit of gossip, what happened? No one did that with me. Turns out the next few days I heard they were chatting shit, saying, oh, I think what I did was wrong. Yeah, I know what I did was wrong, but you're meant to be my friend. Like, oh. Check if your friends are your real friends. Like, no one had my back. No one came to me and like pulled me inside and tried to understand my side of the story. Obviously their primary school experiences were better than mine, because most of the time they were watching me get took the piss out of and laughing with it. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm furious just even talking about it right now. Furious. Like, how dare you? I was just like, Jeremy had my back. He was the only one, he was there. And his little sister, who was like half, probably less than half the size of me, was trying to shout at me and obviously shout at my brother, because them two were in the same year and me and the boy were in the same year. They're a year below, shouting at me, attitude, why'd you do that? And then people were like coming up to me saying, he can't have kids now. He can't have kids. And I was just like, wait, what? I didn't. Like, it was just a stressful experience. I was crying, tearing up. Like, no one had my back except for my brother Jeremy. Shout out to my brother Jeremy, who had my back. Like, honestly, like, I did what I did because I did what I did. It was funny because my friends didn't even speak to me a few days later. Like, it was like 3 days were passing and nobody was like talking to me. I was like, okay, cool. That is my story time for the day, because I had it. Thank you for watching my story time, guys. Make sure you like and whatever. And I will see you in the next one.